I didn't go out to eat to celebrate my brother's wedding when I wasn't even invited to his wedding. So my brother Jake got married like 3 weeks ago, and the whole thing was basically a slap in the face. His wife Megan decided nobody under 21 could come because they were serving alcohol and didn't want any minors getting drunk. I was 19 at the time, which apparently made me some kind of liability. The excuse was complete bullshit and everyone knew it. I don't even drink that much. Maybe a beer here and there with friends, but I'm not some alcoholic teenager who's gonna embarrass their precious wedding. But whatever, that's what they decided, and my parents just went along with it like always. I asked them to reconsider a few times because honestly, it hurt. Jake and I used to be close growing up. We shared a room until I was 14, played video games together, the whole thing. But ever since he started dating Megan 2 years ago, she's basically been calling all the shots. She thinks she's better than everyone because her dad owns some car dealership and she went to private school. After they kept saying no, I just stopped caring. If I wasn't good enough for their wedding, then fine. I wasn't gonna beg anymore. Then last Saturday rolls around and Jake texts our family group chat saying he wants everyone to go to some fancy steakhouse to celebrate the wedding. My parents were all excited, talking about how nice it would be to finally celebrate as a family. But I just replied that I wasn't going. My mom called me right away asking why not. I told her the same thing I told everyone else. I didn't see the point in celebrating something I wasn't even invited to. She tried to guilt trip me, saying it would mean a lot to Jake and that my cousins Becca and Tyler were going even though they didn't get invited either. But here's the thing, Becca is 13 and Tyler is 15. Their parents literally forced them to go. They didn't have a choice. I'm 19. I pay my own phone bill, I work at Best Buy part-time, and I'm starting community college in the fall. I can make my own decisions about where I spend my Saturday night. My parents kept trying to convince me all week. My dad even offered to pay for my meal, which honestly just made it worse. Like, you couldn't fight for me to be at the actual wedding, but now you want to throw money at me to show up to the celebration dinner? The night of the dinner, I stayed home and ordered pizza. I was playing Call of Duty with my friends when my phone started blowing up. First, it was Jake texting me asking where I was. Then Megan sent me this long paragraph about how disappointed she was that I couldn't be mature enough to support my brother's happiness. The funniest part is they acted all surprised that I didn't show up. I literally told them I wasn't going. What did they expect? After they got home from dinner, Jake came to my room and tried to have some heart-to-heart conversation. He said he understood why I was hurt, but that I was being petty by not coming to dinner. I asked him how he would feel if our parents threw him a graduation party but didn't invite me, then expected him to come celebrate my graduation later. He got all defensive and said it wasn't the same thing, that their wedding was different because it was an adult event. I told him that was exactly my point. If I'm not adult enough for the wedding, then I'm not adult enough to care about celebrating it either. Megan was standing in the hallway listening to the whole thing. She jumped in and said I was acting like a spoiled brat and that plenty of families have adults-only weddings. I looked her dead in the eye and said that plenty of families also don't invite some family members to celebrate things they were excluded from. She got all huffy and said they spent a lot of money on that dinner and the least I could do was show up. I laughed and told her that's exactly why I didn't go, because it was never about including me or making me feel better. It was about them looking like the perfect happy family for their Instagram posts. My parents are trying to stay neutral, but I can tell they think I'm being stubborn. My mom keeps saying things like family is family, and sometimes you have to be the bigger person. But honestly, I'm tired of always being the one who has to be mature and understanding when it comes to Jake and Megan.